What's good, YouTube? This is the next full wrap we got in this week. Brand new Corvette C8. It's a 2024. And as you can see, it's white and it's going in this Wasabi Green gloss color from HEXIS. So it's going to be insane. He saw the matte dynamic lime one I did and he was inspired by that, but he wanted the gloss version. So that one was unfortunately out of stock, so we got something similar. But anyway, with these guys, you know, it's a ton of work. Bumpers have to come off. The mirrors, door panels to get the handles out, the trim. Thank God, though, that this one's, the top is black because we're not touching it. So pretty much we're going to run a knifeless tape line just to cover the white. And this is all the retractable top up to here. So it just comes in to take off the T-top. Because the other versions that aren't fully convertible, you just have to physically take it off. And it's the same thing pretty much. But this just gives you the ease of, you know, not having to do that and store it in the trunk and whatnot. So this is a version I haven't done yet. But either way, you know, these cars are a ton of work. Rear bumper has to come off because of the lights. The spoiler's bolted in from underneath. And as you can see, I took this emblem off already, getting started. You know, you can have a better look here. That with the Corvettes, you know, it's just, you can't just wrap and cut against this panel and feed it in because it's just not going to cover all that. So these are like some really tricky areas. If you look through the straight at the door, you can still see like this part. So, you know, on the C7 I did, the last C7 I did, I actually ran a strip of wrap all the way through. So we'll do that. This entire piece will probably be wrapped coming up. You know, these are just like, everything's bolted on too. So you have to like take these bolts off, wrap, and then put them back on. Otherwise, you won't get full coverage. But yeah, C8s are just fun, you know, fun. And I'm saying that sarcastically, but we got to get to some serious work because this thing needs to be disassembled and started today. So the badges got to come off. And yeah, we're just going to take our time and do this thing the right way. That color is going to be sick on it. I can't wait to see it done. But like I said, thank God we don't got to do the top because like you can just imagine seeing this white, all these edges that you got to wrap into around these gaskets. All these really tricky areas in here around the, this is the rear view camera too. So like, it's just, imagine that was white and you had to wrap it. So it's good that that's black. Thank God. Other than that, yeah, I mean, these areas too, they're just really tight, really tricky, getting full coverage around the lights. And then, you know, even like this, like looking straight down into there, you can still see white, so I'll put a strip going along the entire base. Front bumper, everything's just in the way. Those lower trims, they unscrew with 3 screws and pop out. But still a good amount of work to disassemble this thing. So we're going to get started. And hopefully we get some wrap and color on this thing today. Update for today, guys. The car is torn apart. As you can see, this is a 2024 model, so a couple of things were different from the videos I watched, but everything came off perfectly. As you can see now, I have like full access to wrap these, so it's 10 times easier. It's better to put in this kind of work and just have a flawless wrap than try to work around something sometimes. So as you can see, I'll move these to the other garage tomorrow, but the rear bumper, everything's bolted on from the back. The lights, the vents are clipped in with sensors, and the spoiler is bolted in from the bottom. So that has to come off. And because of that, the rear is also easier to do. So yeah, it's fully ready, clay barred. ready to go for some color tomorrow. This is what the rear looks like. So I'm gonna wrap all the way into there, including that little lip, that 1/4 inch lip right there. And yeah, everything's just easier to access, so it's perfect. I'm excited to get some color on this, so we'll continue tomorrow. Look at this, guys. So this is how the convertible looks. Obviously this top, if I keep holding the button, goes in, but I leave it like this because it's gonna be perfect access to wrap this. I'll get full access to all the edges. I'll see if I can pop this out. But yeah, this is dope. I mean, it's way easier to wrap it like this than playing around the window over there and everything, and I could fully wrap it here, so. I just want to show you guys, now that the quarter panel is wrapped, how this looks. So the material is fed in there. There's a gap between where it ends and the next white piece. I don't know, that's just how they make it. So the quarter panel is wrapped, period. But my price is what it is because I include these little things when it comes to white cars, which is why it matters when I ask what color the car is currently. So you could see literally clear as day just standing here, that white strip. So what I do is I'll put another whole piece strip, run it all the way to the back, and you won't see any white through this gap on the inside quarter panel. So this is just a natural gap from the factory. I mean, it is what it is. Same thing on this side. So yeah, that's how they make these cars. And this is a perfect example of why I charge what I charge. And I include these pieces, but anything deeper, it would be considered jams. Also, I finished up the entire interior section. So this is the part that you could see when you are standing outside all the way down. When the doors close, there's a pretty big gap that you could see through. So I just ran the material all the way through, also included this piece and this interior piece, so it all flows one color and doesn't weirdly cut off. So when this whole bottom skirt is finished, it's all just gonna be green. But yeah, that's how it looks. That's how it's supposed to look. And yeah, that's a finished quarter panel. Guys, the C8 is finally put back together and fully done. It's complete. This color looks insane. This is HEXIS Wasabi Green. They also make a matte version, but he decided to go with a gloss because he saw the C8 that I did in matte and he just wanted to, you know, switch it up a bit. But yeah, everything put back together today. From what you guys saw, actually, I don't know how much I recorded, but bumpers were off. Everything that's normally taken off on these, the mirrors, the handle, the side boomerang trim, the whole rear bumper with the lights, vents, everything. So as you can see, this color looks insane on this thing. The black top stays. Obviously, this is just how it comes from factory painted, but I pretty much just ran knifeless tape all the way through. just to cover up the white, and that's it. So we keep the top base black. But yeah, look at this thing. I mean, it's insane. This color is crazy. So this is HEXIS. It's a cast film. It does have a little bit of orange peel to it from off the roll. Usually if you use a calendared film, you'll have a little bit less orange peel. It'll be straight gloss other than the orange peel that's on the paint job. So that also does show through in some cases. But yeah, this is a really nice color. It's gloss Wasabi Green, and it's like a lime green, but it's got that gold effect, that gold flake in it. So as you can see, like this angle, it's straight lime green, but when the light hits it, that gold pops out. Badges are back on. Corvette, Stingray. This is the convertible version. So as you guys could see, this top comes up and hides the whole top instead of you having to physically do it. So also, this is the finished product of covering the extra, doing the little extra things to cover the white. So as you can see, there's no more white showing through there. Pretty much there's bolts there that hold the quarter panel in. So I unscrewed the bolts, laid an entire one piece down all the way to the back so that you can't see any white in that strip. So now it's perfect from any visual angle. You can't tell that this car is wrapped. An insane amount of work. It's been a week. So yeah, about a week to get this done. But yeah, white C8s are no joke, man. I mean, it's green everywhere. Anywhere you look, when you open the door, everything's green. Those two bolts were removed so you can wrap clean under it. And yeah, so this entire strip was done first. It's two pieces through that strip, then this piece also to make this quarter panel wrapping easier. The only thing I would say is it would definitely be insane to wrap that. I was thinking about it, but I think it's easier to just leave it. Well, obviously it's easier, but it's easier maybe to like spray it, plasti dip it if the owner is into that. If it bothers him that much, you could only see this white from a certain angle. But as you can see, it's really tricky in there. Bunch of bulges and just tricky areas to be wrapping in. So yeah, as you can see, that's kind of impossible. If anything, you know, you could literally tape this all off and just plasti dip it. Plasti dip is the same thing. It's rubber, comes off. Not a bad idea if it really bothers him. But that's pretty much the only thing I couldn't cover. Other than that, this car is done. Let me know what you guys think. This is Gloss Wasabi Green by HEXIS. It's a pretty good material. The gloss is really nice. It's nice to work with. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. But this is the final shot. And on to the next one.